the password. So if you join the game.
Here we go again.
1. Fight.
Alright, so we're on Evil. And he just picked up the yellow, the rocket, the mega. It's a decent start for Evil. He's lacking some weapons, going to pick up the rail as well. So a pretty strong start for Evil. I don't think he wants to take really any kinds of fights here though. And as he hasn't got the LG, he's probably not liking this spot over at the railgun either. So Evil's kind of in a weird spot at the moment. He finally does manage to take the engagement. He did have an LG on the flying, and LesZny is defending it. We saw such good aim from him before. Can he do it again? He runs out of ammunition. Just 33 F, and he hits the clutch shot. They take each other out. And it's a crazy start.
Yeah, and now I think LesZny had maybe a better spawn just because he had the shaft in his favor, which Evil completely destroys with the rocket.
And boom, there's the mega picked up by Evil. So can he be the one to kind of stabilize after this crazy start? It's going to be LesZny who drops in. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Drop in against Evil's LG on the red. I don't think so. LesZny goes down. He's going to try to take the fight again for the yellow, but Evil's basically doing to LesZny what LesZny did to MI before.
Yeah, I think LesZny was way too aggressive. He knows that his aim is doing well, so I think he wanted to use that in his favor, especially when he dropped down with the plasma. But it didn't really work out. I mean, Evil, it's been great so far.
And boom, another mega picked up by Evil, just racking up those megas. And now he's going to take such a good fight here. This is so strong, and he falls back outside of LG range for the rail shot, but he doesn't connect it. That's going to allow LesZny to have a bit of a stronger opportunity to really push for this red. Going to try to just pressure a little bit. Actually, no, screw pressure. He's just going to dive straight on it. Evil's just landing perfect rockets, but LesZny,
so much damage.
He's got the moves with the rail.
I told you. I mean, he feels just very confident, and whenever you feel confident, you just go for this kind of move that nobody would do. Evil still in the lead, though. Picks up this mega, and now he can work the next red.
And this is kind of scary. If Evil gets this red, it looks like he can take this red without really getting any damage received. And there it is. That is really harsh. I mean, look, how can you deal with this stack now?
He just needs to slow down his game. He's giving away too many frags just because he's too eager to get back into control. It almost worked out for him after pulling out that like those crazy rail, plasma, whatever combo at the red armor area, but he really needs to slow down his game. He has the moves, he has you know, the aim. He has been playing great before against MI, so.
In he goes on the attack of the red armor rather, and that's going to be Evil though with the frag again. Just too much damage. I don't know. Is that fight worth it? He did do quite some damage. Nothing was really spawning, so I guess this could be quite good timing for LesZny to remove a lot of the stack from Evil. And oh no, LesZny taking a lot of damage before he can even decide which weapon to use. And Evil, with 84 health, is looking quite good to take this mega. And getting railed, LesZny, he's just going for every item. And I don't know, I don't think this could be the best way to play the match. Evil has a lot of experience. He has a very good aim as well. I think you should just slow down the game as much as possible, because 7-1, it's only like 6 frag difference. It's still doable, but I mean, we are 3 minutes into the game. There was no need to be that aggressive. And here we are, we're back in. We are back in the action, and Evil's going to make his way back around for some angles. This is a great opportunity for LesZny right now to just get a frag onto Evil, but the thing is that Evil always hits so much. And we have this position over at Mega's always good. Does manage to connect a single rail from it, and making his way back onto the next yellow. LesZny does manage to push Evil away. So Evil's on the back foot now as LesZny piles on the pressure. Too much time for the... Wow. Whoa, what the hell was that? There was way too much time for the Mega to spawn. That should have been the frag right there for LesZny, but somehow Evil with the perfect rockets defends, gets the next frag as well over at the red, and this is just looking very bad now for LesZny.
That was a quite easy read from Evil. He knew that LesZny was going to attack the Mega Health, so he just pre-fired 2 rockets that both hit LesZny right in the face. So 200 damage right there. And it's quite unfortunate because I think LesZny has the potential to do a little bit better. I don't know if he's I don't know, frustrated or nervous, but I mean, he still has a chance. He's just going for everything.
And it's typically the weaker map for Evil, the map that you want to beat Evil on. And we saw that Cypher kind of really abused this to kind of bring back the series' last grand finals against Evil. And let's see now if LesZny can do anything. There's still half a map left, and there's Evil with just perfect LG almost. And LesZny gets a lot of damage received. He does get the frag though. That was really painful, but it was worth it in the end. And he's just looking for some more armor. But the thing is that there's not much spawning in the next 10 seconds. He's got to try to defend well. So far it looks good for LesZny.
This is good for him. Now it's the time that he should make moves because he has the weapons and, you know, the timing to do it because the items are spawning in his favor.
And there you go, LesZny now, another frag. Oh no, missing the rocket jump to the mega health. That almost resulted in a very, very horrible death. But he's going to push down onto Evil right there over the red, picks it up. This is the moment for LesZny.
Yeah.
Really important.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, if he plays it as aggressive as he did before, trying to cut off Evil out of the map and try to, you know, engage almost every item, it could work out for him. He could make a comeback. In the end of the day, Toxicity is this kind of map where the more aggressive you play, and if your aim is on, you can do a lot of damage. We saw it from Evil in this match, but that was partially LesZny's fault. So let's just hope that LesZny now can just stay focused.
And he's going for it. He does manage to get the frag, and I liked what Evil did before. He actually kind of suicided because he was so low to keep the pressure on. And no, LesZny caught in a bad spot, pulls out the rocket. It's going to deal with the job, or deal with that rather. And now LesZny is in again a very, very fragile position. He needs to stabilize, but this red, oh, Evil actually, that jump could make the difference, but no, Evil manages to connect the rails, and that's gonna result in, again, another red taken and another frag, and LesZny's momentum completely stopped to a full halt right there. And there you go, LesZny trying to work the rockets, needs to get back in. He's got Evil low, he makes it happen. Mega up in 2 seconds for LesZny. No chance really for Evil to stop this, almost tries to do it though, and LesZny, it's going well so far.
Yep.
He's bringing it back again.
So be careful now. Evil's shaft is always very strong in this sort of situation whenever you're like close into the room. But LesZny is playing out great.
And LesZny going to make his way back over to the center map to try to force some engagement against Evil, who he knows is like worse stacked than him. Goes for the frag, gets the steal of the yellow, and now he just has to worry about good positioning. He's got it so far. There's Evil in the distance, he spots him. He doesn't want to sacrifice too much positioning when everything's spawning though. Does grab the mega. Look at this, 200 soon to be for LesZny as he rocket jumps up, screw the red armor, just picks Evil from that top area and just drops him straight to the floor. Gets the frag, 12-9 now. LesZny is coming right back in this game. He's got 2 minutes to get 3 frags. The 3 frags he can most certainly get if he keeps it up.
Yeah, and it's also rocket jumping up like he did before and trying to, you know, cut off the players. But right now it didn't really work out for him.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't say anything anymore.
Evil picked up the next mega. LesZny coming in with some good damage. But can it be enough? It is just enough there. And LesZny had, I think, just taken the red armor. So it's really even. Right, again, Evil goes down for 3 off the spawn. And now 13-11. LesZny's got the momentum straight back in there after another conversion over at the mega. He picks up the yellow. There's the red armor about to spawn. Gets another frag. Ties up the game. A minute and a half left now for LesZny to just take this game by the horns and just decide that Evil is no longer good enough for the throne. It is all about LesZny as he picks up the next mega.
I think he mistimed that mega, and now it's it just left everything to Evil.
So this is a really, really horrible result for LesZny. He's going to have to execute out of his mind at the moment because, as you say, Evil just picked up a bunch of items, gets the first load of damage. LesZny's got to get out of there if he wants any chance back in this match. Evil is so good, comes in so hard, and that's going to be the end there of LesZny. He's got a minute left to try to turn this around. Evil is very low, so it's completely possible. He's trying to get at Evil. Finally, he manages to do it.
Aggressive.
And no damage taken.
I guess his knowledge of the map, it's so good.
And here you go, trying to push onto Evil after picking up that mega. Evil does so much damage, he runs out of ammunition for the lightning gun. 40 seconds left in the match and a tied game situation on Toxicity. Evil's bearing down on him, does take him down again, but This, I don't know if LesZny can come back from with 30 seconds. Evil is, he's no longer, last time LesZny had this situation, Evil's in with 10 health. Now he's just 100 again. It's going to be so hard. What can LesZny do?
It can be done. I mean,
Let's go to LesZny.
LesZny picked up a 50. Oh, he gets railed. He picked up another 50, but he gets railed again. So this is very tough.
And there you go. Evil's going to catch him. That's got to be it.
Yep.
But oh my God, LesZny made such an awesome game out of this. It looked like it was a closed book affair, like open book, closed book. But LesZny, no, he had something to say. He almost brought it all the way back. Amazing. Amazing start to this series.
Yeah, very well played by Evil and LesZny. I think both players played great, but I believe that LesZny gave out too many frags at the start. But it's that kind of map. Toxicity.
Yeah.
I rather play it slow. Some players rather play as aggressive as possible, even going down, 7-0, but then have that opportunity. And he was a bit unlucky because he managed to get some frags, but then anytime he did, it was always so low that Evil, get the frags back and the control back. But it was a very good comeback. Quite unfortunate because maybe LesZny play a little bit better. At least showed us better moves.
Yes.
Evil just played regular, by the book.
Actually, Evil dealt, I think, 1,000 more damage despite winning with only 3 more frags. LesZny picked up way more items. So, I mean, LesZny was able to always maneuver himself around the items really well. I think that's one of the reasons why he was in the game. Of course, his aim was great too. But it just shows you the power of Evil. When you put Evil in good positions with the right weapons, it's really hard. It doesn't matter how much armor and health you have. Sometimes he just will just I don't know, like throw a nuke on you. That's pretty much what it is. Like it's like nothing else you've ever experienced when you're getting damage like that from Evil. So next time I will probably see something a bit more calm. We have Cure coming up. It shouldn't be quite as high octane as Toxicity right there.
You think Evil has the advantage on Cure?
I think I think he does have an advantage on Cure. I think Evil's got a really good Cure game. LesZny, I haven't seen much of him on Cure, and yeah, I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna make the score prediction again.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with 14-9 for Evil.
14-9 again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though that's not gonna happen, but.
All right.
Gonna go for it.
Okay, then I'm gonna go for LesZny. 12-8.
12-8. High scoring predictions.
Okay.
I don't know. It's Demon Cypher's 1-1, so Demon was able to win Sinister against Cypher 2 to -1. That's pretty good. That's pretty strong. So Demon, we saw him earlier doing quite well against Twister. Even though Twister was complaining, he's a little bit inactive at the moment and just kind of playing for fun. Demon definitely in good shape, able to take a map off Cypher. So that series will progress. I'd have no idea who's going to win. Probably Cypher, but if Demon can get rid of Cypher in the quarterfinals, that's just what?
I think yes, like I said before, Demons has the chance to do it. And if he plays as well as we saw, and he has a good chance.
Definitely. I mean, I'm just really stoked to see how this series is going to turn out. Of course, this is best of 3. The LesZny affair is continuing against Evil. So, guys, stay tuned. We're just trying to find a server. We're going to go for a quick break whilst we sort this out. So, stay tuned. We'll be right back as soon as we have the game ready for you guys. So, don't go anywhere. Yo, we're back. That was much faster than I thought it would be. Because usually with the server things, it's like break for 5 minutes. There you go. That's usually how it goes. But actually, they jumped on the server. They found it straight away. Looks pretty good. We just told them that we're ready to go. So Evil and LesZny are about to continue. They are ready. The countdown has begun. It's going to be Cure. Tweet about it, guys. Hashtag Sunday Cup. Cure, map number 2. Evil is a map ahead, and we're in right now. LesZny with that mega. Actually, no,
We didn't start yet.
We didn't start. What happened there? There was a countdown. We went in game.
I don't know what
The
happened.
game has not started though.
Okay.
All
so
right.
everything
There
else
we
is
go.
okay.
Wait. There we go.
It's okay.
There we go. We're good. 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 We got this. Okay. Evil versus LesZny. Map number 2. Match point for Evil on Cure in this quarterfinal match. And LesZny going to get the lightning gun spawn. It's a pretty good one. Pretty good spawn.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites as well.
So with that spawn, he's going to take himself all the way over to the yellow. This can be
Look at Evil
precarious.
trying to put pressure at the yellow armor. That could be a very good move. If it didn't hit, okay, well, he hits the rocket, so he just played it perfectly there. If he would have missed, it would have been bad for him. But he obviously Evil. It's his aim is so good. He didn't miss even one rocket.
And indeed, the next red, Evil is kind of thinking, LesZny, I know you want this. Where are you, bro? And there he is. And Evil, that was a very, very well played fight for Evil there. I mean, he knew that that was going to kind of pan out that way. It's a very good play. And he's going to push even a little bit here over the yellow whilst he has the mega up behind him. So far, Evil with 2-0. I mean,
It's very
LesZny's
good
in
for
trouble.
him. I don't know why he left the mega health like that. I mean, he's even too early for the red armor. I guess it's a little bit of a mistake. It's still there. The mega is still there.
Yeah, I mean, this can be common sometimes when both players are very afraid of the bait. And finally, Evil is just going to go for it. I mean, I guess he knows that LesZny is not near, that he cannot rail him, cannot pressure him, cannot disturb him from the pickup. And with the red spawning in a couple of seconds, Evil, again, it's that situation. He's like, where is LesZny? I know he's got to be here. And there he reveals himself at the bottom of the rail jump pad. And so far, Evil's actually trading very well there. And he might want to just continue this nice little jump shot, but it is a miss, though. And that's a really big problem, because if LesZny is able to keep doing little plays like that, and if Evil keeps missing, and doing that, then LesZny's actually going to build up quite a bit and actually be able to challenge pretty soon. Actually, let's jump over to LesZny. Actually, let's not. There's a fight ensuing, and now we can do it. There he is.
LesZny picked up the red armor there.
Exactly. He's pretty stacked now. He's doing really well. I mean, where would you like to see LesZny bring this game back?
Where?
Yeah, like how does he do it? From here, like,
Well, right now he has a pretty decent stack. He just needs to position himself better at the red armor. He already got caught at least twice by Evil. And I mean, right there he had the opportunity to at least do some damage. And he decided just to keep cycling the yellow armor area with the shards and the green armor.
Oh,
So
look
he's
at
just playing as defensive as possible. I think the next mega could be a fight where both players, yeah, they're gonna be.
LesZny, we're a very ballsy play going for that mega, and so much damage done by both players. So low, misses the rail. That's so crucial. They both missed the next rail. My goodness, LesZny going to go for the rocket jump for that yellow. Both players so weak. I cannot believe LesZny went for that play, because he was certainly there. But
Rail. That rail was so important because LesZny, I think, would have had a better stack than Evil, and that rail just put LesZny back in a very bad spot.
there you go, LesZny now off the spawn. Bit of damage there, and the yellow was just, oh no, the yellow up in 5 seconds. So LesZny might be able to get onto that, but he's not going to get much else for the time being. Evil will take this mega, and there you go. He's going to get the grab. And LesZny's in a really bad spot again. He did so well though, so I'm pretty sure that he's going to be able to do what he did before and get himself up to 100 armor, 150, and then make a play. But that last play that he committed to, it just, I mean, it's pretty tough. I mean, he went for the drop on the mega when Evil was certainly there. Evil got like a free 50, 40, 60 damage around that. And LesZny's going to go for this trap here. How well will it go for him? So well, it's going quite well so far, but a problem for Evil, no LG, and there it finally pulls it out. I guess he just didn't choose to use the LG. We're doing pretty good in that situation. I mean,
Yeah, I guess, but the first 2 rockets connected quite decently, so he just, get stuck with it.
and here you go. He's going to predict very well. It's just the combo, the 1-2 with the rocket rail, and gets the pickup of the red armor. So doing quite well now. I mean, LesZny, each play that he's making is kind of falling short at this point, and there's only so many chances you get before you're like, wow, I'm looking at a 9-0 or something that's kind of unrecoverable. And we're kind of getting to that threshold against Evil.
I think Evil really respects him as a player. He's not playing as aggressive as many times we have seen him. He did a very aggressive play at the start that paid out big time, where he just basically rushed the yellow armor with a rocket launcher, so he did not have the weapon advantage there. And right now he's just not missing, you know. He's playing it slow. He goes to the yellow armor and try to put pressure at LesZny main items since he's not in control. He's not doing quite often, but he's doing it at the right times. So Evil is playing perfectly.
And we have Evil just continuing to play steady and slow. I mean, he's not really going crazy, like you say. He's trying to let LesZny make the mistakes. He realizes that LesZny wants to take fights to him. So he's just letting that happen, just keeping it chill. Right now, we have the red spawning very soon. And Evil is going to go for it as he finds LesZny there. It's going to be an easy frag. And a much different game to the toxicity we witnessed previously, as LesZny is on the run again. Evil unable to just finish him off just yet, but he's fine with that. He's got 8 frags to the 0 of LesZny. There's not much to really stop him at the moment. LesZny picks up the yellow, but Evil hits 2 fantastic rails, and I mean, what can you do against that?
Well, he just playing very good right now. It's all this item cycling and the pushing that he's making on what is supposed to be LesZny area to get back into the game. And he's leading 9-0 and did not make any major mistake.
There you go, some decent defensive plays here from LesZny, but it won't amount for much. Evil has so much stacked behind him, it's just insane at this point. The Mega's coming soon, but Evil can just leave it up if he really wants to. I mean, but he's deciding to just, you know, as he has the lead, this is what you talked about before. Why bother pursuing the frags? He's got 9 frags. Does he need more? Does he want to be greedy? I mean, you got so many frags already.
Yeah, I think the good balance is to put pressure, but decides whenever it's the time to get back and leave a fight. And Evil is just keeping the control safe. He just goes for the attack whenever he feels like it could be good for him.
You can see LesZny there. He's managed, it's taken him a while, but he's managed to build up to a pretty nice stack, especially after this green right there and some of those 5 bubbles that all add up. And he's going to take it right here over at the red and the Mega, both big items up. This could be a really crucial point to win a fight. It's going well for him so far, but the Rockets at the end are doing really well for Evil as he goes for the drop onto the red. LesZny has nothing, and Evil's got position on the Mega. So Evil got by far the better end of the fight. As actually the Mega's still not taken yet. There it is, finally taken by Evil. As he goes for the shards, he finds LesZny, and LesZny can't do anything about it really.
I think LesZny right now should just step back from this fight. Well, it was too late, but he should have just stepped back and went for the red armor, which was spawning. So 10-0 for Evil. Unfortunately, the match didn't finish, so I guess neither of us won the bet.
Yeah. All right, so 10-0 the final score there. LesZny, of course, he couldn't really find a way back in the game against Evil. He tried his hardest, but I think, yeah, it got to that point around the 5-minute mark where it's 5-0, and it just kind of got worse and worse. And he had like 1 or 2 really good stabs at kind of getting control back, but then it just didn't really amount to much. So the first map, though, that was an awesome, awesome game.
It was.
Of Toxicity, maybe one of the best Toxicity matches I've seen for quite some time.
I think if LesZny would have won that map, the third map would have been more spectacular than this Cure. I think Evil just played very well from the start without making any big mistake. LesZny got caught a few times around the red armor area, which wasn't that good, and Evil never extended himself. He always went for the right fight and always hit his shots. We have seen so many times in the past where players were like, okay, I have a good lead, I have a better stack, so I'm extending and trying to rack up a few more frags, but then it wasn't the right timing, so maybe they would get the frag, but then the guy would spawn on the other side of the map and pick up better weapons or the armor that they needed to make a comeback. So Evil just there was brilliant.
Certainly Evil, he will progress through the tournament. and we will go to a very short break. We'll be back with more Quake Live action. It's going to be Cook versus Cypher. Stay tuned for that.